This is Luke's Dreamworld, Life Hack Thursday, part 47. Hey everybody and welcome back. I will start with a quote. It's from Marshall McLuhan. Once you see the boundaries of your environment, they are not longer the boundaries of your environment. Isn't that a nice quote? Today I would like to talk about some people that have brilliant and genius ideas, and it makes me feel a bit humble and maybe a bit guilty about what I'm doing or not doing. Every day I try to read the paper to see what's going on in this world and to get some inspiration. And I was inspired by someone. He worked at the bank and he was deported to New York, and there he found something. It was a social media, Instagram kind of museum where you could take pictures. He was there on a date and he thought, well, I could try and do this in Amsterdam as well. And that's what he did. He started it 2 years ago with a nephew or a friend. I'm not sure. I thought it was a nephew, but it's okay. It's not important. And he called it the Museum. And you can go there, take pictures, selfies. I don't really like selfies. Maybe that's because maybe because I'm a bit older. It's not from my generation, although I have a smartphone and I could take selfies. Or maybe it's because I think it's not me. I'm not sure. But it's okay. People take a lot of selfies, especially when you're younger and they're used to it. So now he started a kind of a museum where you have some scenes and you can take some pictures there. At first it didn't really work out and they hadn't any budget to promote it, but then some people visited the museum and they took pictures and posted them on Instagram and TikTok and all the other social media. So within a year there were about 60,000 people visiting his museum. And if you ask about $20 for one visit, then you know it's a good business. It's $1 million business for sure right now in a few years. Although he had some problems with COVID, now he thought, well, I have to think about what's going on and what I have to do. And what he thought was, well, I could use this format, for example, in malls. So he started a second museum in a mall, the Mall of the Netherlands, one of the biggest malls. It's in Leidschendam. I'm not really sure. It's something like that, but it's in the neighborhood of Den Haag for sure. And there's a very big mall, one of the largest malls in Holland. And that's where they started another museum as well. And that's a huge success as well. And what they did now, they want to extend and they want to expand. And what they are trying to do is create some other museums in other countries. For example, in Germany, in one of the largest malls, and in Sweden and all kinds of other countries. So they had a funding for about $3 million so they can expand and see how it works out. But I thought it was a brilliant idea. Although it already existed in the States, he thought, well, I can use it in Europe and create a business from it. And well, he worked at a bank, so he was probably thinking about business for sure and involved in businesses. But what they did at the first, they had a kind of a building, and it was, they call it, they not really hire it, but they squat it. And I know it sounds a bit strange because it's not about a bicycle, but that's something in Holland. You can use a building because it's empty, and because you are using it, you protect the building and no one can get in the building and use it without permission. because that's what was happening in Holland. A lot of when a building was free for 1 year, you could get into it and use it. The law changed, so it's not possible anymore, but still there are some kind of companies, and they are providing people with temporary homes for sure. I've used it as well, and I really enjoy the time, and it made me think about maybe I should do it again. I told you about changing my home, and I'm still working on it, and some things are changing for sure because I have a lot of ideas. And sometimes it's not good to have that many ideas, although because when you have too many ideas, you can't create them all, and it's not possible to follow all of those dreams, so I have to stick to a few of them. And I really got a bit of distracted because of the huge success these guys have, and I really have to think about what I want. And I thought, well, I have to look at it very carefully, and I will tell you about it tomorrow on Healthy Friday. See you there. Bye.